Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video, and on this channel I talk about books and writing, mostly books. And in today's video I'm going to be discussing book covers. Well, more like ranting about book covers, because as you can see here I have a book on display that I don't know if I made my feelings clear about the cover of this book. I'm currently reading this book, and that's A Course Over Flames, obviously, by Sarah J. Maas. Now this is I call it the fifth book because there is A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is basically the fourth book. So this would be the fifth book. But on Goodreads it says this is like book 4 or something, so I don't know. But anyways, I think you know what I'm talking about today when it comes to book covers. What is this? What is this weird mask looking thing? What is this? This is worse than the Vampire Academy covers. Well, no, I don't know. It's worse in a sense when it comes to cover changes for me, in my opinion. You might think this is worse. This is the only example I can think of right now. Yes, this is just a plain old VA with Vampire Academy, but behind it there's a person's face. I like the people on the covers. I like my people. When it starts out with people on the cover, I expect it to stay like that until the series is completed as a whole, and then you can change the covers by all means. I don't care, because then I'll have the old covers for all the books. This is the first book of this series, right? It's beautiful. It's red. It has favorite on the cover. It is beautiful to look at. And then we also have the second one. It's also just as beautiful. And this time it's a blue color. Perfect. It is amazing. And then we have the third book, which is honestly one of my favorites because you see the whole entire person. Beautiful. And this one's a green cover. It's so beautiful. And also, this one, beautiful. And then you mean to tell me, since you are changing the person, this book doesn't revolve around Feyre and Rhys. This one revolves around Nesta and Cassian, if you didn't know that. So you're telling me just because of that you had to change the covers. They changed these covers to this too. You're telling me you could just slap Nesta on the cover of this one instead? Like, do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? This one, beautiful. This one, what is this orange and gray blob? Now, I appreciate the color orange on here. I do. But, like, it's just orange, gray, and black with white text. What is this? What is this supposed to tell me? What is this mask? And then look at this spine. You tell me in the comments. Which spine do you think is prettier? And these words you can literally read down. These you have to, like, turn the book sideways to read it. I like this cover. Like these 4 covers. Beautiful. And then the new book, you decide to change mid-series. No. Stupid. Just stupid, stupid, stupid. Look, what is this blob? What is it? Now, obviously, when I take this off, I really like it. I really appreciate that orange naked book. I can go on and on ranting about this, but I think I've made my feelings pretty clear on this book cover. Like, this fan art is way better than that orange blob. What is it? Look at this book, then look at this fan art. Tell me that fan art doesn't fit in better than this. Now, obviously for me, I'd appreciate if I had that fan art cover, but I don't, because that's not the actual cover. Oh, another example of cover changes, and I'm sorry to use Sarah J. Maas, but now this one's a positive cover change, okay? So, this is the original cover for the Throne of Glass series, and this is the cover change. This is a cover change I am proud of. I like this cover change. This cover change is beautiful. There's a person on the cover. Beautiful. But I don't get why she's like blue on the cover, but I don't understand why they had to change this beautiful series with the people on the cover to this. What is this blob? Get this blob out of here. Get it out of here. People on the cover, bring the people on the cover back. Like, I could care less. If you, until this series is completely over and you know it's completely over, I don't care if you decide to change it to this afterwards. I don't care. Personally, I would have loved to have all of these covers first of the entire series before you decide to change it to this, so I could have the beautiful old pretty covers. Like, you cannot tell me these are uglier than blob, orange gray blob. Like, I didn't mean to go back to that series. Now, obviously, compared to the old covers, you might like the new old covers better because you're like, oh, these are just colors with a text on them. No, if you look closely, there's people. The people behind the text, I think, are the same people as the original, just with colors on them. And I personally really like these covers because they're simple. They still have the people on them. Like, I can tell that there's people on them. I love the people on the covers. Now, if the book covers are originally made with no people on the covers, I don't care. But if they're originally made with people on the covers, keep the people for that series until it's complete, and then you can change it after I get all the original covers. Like, you see this doesn't have a person on the cover. But this is a beautiful example of no people on the cover. These are gorgeous. I'm so happy to say that I have the old covers of the entire series of the Lunar Chronicles, because they changed these covers too to this. Now, obviously, there is people on this, but I don't like the style of it. Look at this apple. This apple says yes. This apple says beautiful. I'm all for these non-people covers because they started out like that, but then they go and change it to these. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of those new covers. So I'm really happy. I have all the old covers, and they didn't change the covers until the series was finished. I appreciate that. Cover changers of this series, I appreciate that. Now, another example of book covers without people that I'm okay with is the Twilight series. Like, I mean, I may not know what the heck is on the cover in New Moon, but I don't care because these started out without people on the covers to begin with. And like this chess piece, and like each of these I think has like a meaning to the book, each book. I hate when they change covers mid-series. Like, this series is not finished yet. I know that because they're supposed to be like from, I think there's going to be a Lane book, but yeah, like,
why are you changing the series?
So in conclusion of this random 8 p.m. video that I decided to make for you, stop changing covers mid-series. Second, if the book changes who the book revolves around, just put that person on the new cover and keep these covers. So if you decide to change these again, put the people back, please. Orange Blob can get out of here. The people can stay. I think I've made my point on book covers very clear. That would be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what your thoughts on this series cover changes. You know, honestly, you can subscribe if you want. If not, okay. And that's it. So go read a book. Bye.